My name is Charlie Simkin, and I'll be teaching Algebra 2 Honors this year. So, if you are a freshman in Algebra 2 Honors or the parent of a freshman in Algebra 2 Honors, I might be your teacher. So, just introducing myself a little bit. I've been at Camden Hills for 3 years, and I love it there. And I love math. Also, I have a small family with a 1.5-year-old and a 3.5-year-old. They are a lot of work and a lot of fun. Um, so, a little bit about my teaching philosophy and my philosophy around math. Let's just shrink this down, have a little bit of visual aid here. And also, let me float this on top. So, I believe that math should make sense. Math is not just a collection of facts. Math is a series of discoveries that we've made and communicated to each other over time, but every one of those things makes sense. Back to the ancient Greek times, that's kind of the way I think about it. We're not, you know, making new information and making stuff up as we go along. We're rediscovering things that have been there since the dawn of time. So math is something that makes sense. And having said that, procedural fluency is also important. So you do need the basics. You do need to be able to factor things. You do need to be able to use exponents and use proper symbols in your work. But that's not the end goal. The end goal is to understand math. Math should make sense, and also to be able to solve problems. So while you're solving a problem, this isn't going to be something that I know all the answers to and I'm the source of all knowledge. What we're really going for is, are you going through this productive struggle, because that's where learning happens, and are you making good arguments from evidence? So here's a seemingly simple problem. A pair of cats starts reproducing. How many cats could there be after 2 years? So it seems simple at first glance, but this is actually incredibly tricky. You need to take into account all sorts of things, such as how long is the gestational period of a cat, how old does a cat have to be before it starts reproducing, how many cats on average are there in a litter of cats, and all sorts of other things that you might need to bring in there too. So this is a seemingly simple problem, but it involves exponential growth, which is one of our big understandings for the year. But it involves exponential growth, and you have to factor in all these variables, and you're going to have to make a good argument from evidence to answer this question. So that's the end goal, is using this procedural fluency and this conceptual understanding to solve tricky problems like the cat problem. By the way, this problem comes from a real thing that happened on Cat Island. It's called. Cats were released, and they quickly decimated the local population of animals, and this island is filled with cats. If you want to contact me, please do. Here's my email, charles.simkin@fivetowns.net. And you can also reach me at this phone number. The school phone number is 236-7800, and my extension is 3214. So I look forward to meeting you in person. When I do, you probably won't be able to see my face. It'll be covered by a mask. But I hope to be making videos like this frequently so that you can see me without a mask and hear me a little better. So, yeah. See you soon.